Both Donald Trump's vice presidential choice, Mike Pence, and Hillary Clinton's pick, Tim Kaine, are noted for their calmness, but within minutes they were repeating their respective campaigns' talking points over each other.
Let's talk about the state of the world.
Let me interrupt you and finish my sentence if I can.
And there were awkward pre-planned attempts at sloganeering.
Do you want a "you're hired" president in Hillary Clinton, or do you want a "you're fired" president in Donald Trump?
I appreciated the "you're hired, you're fired" thing, Senator. You used that a whole lot.
Clinton's record on foreign policy was frequently attacked by Pence.
We see entire portions of the world, particularly the wider Middle East, literally spinning out of control. The newly emboldened the aggression of Russia, whether it was in Ukraine or now their heavy-handed approach.
Kaine consistently relied on an old Clinton defense.
Under Secretary Clinton's leadership, she was part of the national team, public safety team, that went after and revived the dormant hunt against bin Laden and wiped him off the face of the earth.
But in a surprise for supporters of Donald Trump, both agreed on a Syrian policy that the Pentagon has told Congress would involve a massive U.S. military campaign of bombing and troop deployment.
Immediately establish safe zones. And secondly, I just have to tell you that the provocations by Russia need to be met with American strength.
Hillary and I also agree that the establishment of a humanitarian zone in northern Syria would be a very, very good idea.
It was noticeable, too, that Pence was particularly outspoken against Russian President Vladimir Putin, whom Donald Trump has praised, calling him small, bullying, and a dictator.
And when Donald Trump is president of the United States, we're not going to have the kind of posture in the world that has Russia invading Crimea and Ukraine, that has the Chinese building new islands in the South China Sea, that has literally the world, including North Korea, flouting American power. We're going to go back to the days of peace through strength.
On Trump's refusal to release his tax returns amid speculation that he hasn't paid any in recent years, Pence's use of a Republican talking point was ridiculed by Kaine.
We have a tax code, Senator, that actually is designed to encourage entrepreneurship.
But why won't he
country.
Release his tax return?
Well, we're answering the question about the business thing.
So it's smart not to pay for our military. It's smart not to pay for veterans.
On domestic issues, there were no real surprises on law and order, a woman's right to choose an abortion, immigration, even personal faith. And perhaps that was meant to be the point, as the main role of a vice president at a debate like this is to first do no harm to their own campaign. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Farmville, Virginia.